Evening Facebookers, well, it's day 2 of my 14-day challenge, and decided to tell you a couple of things about me that you maybe didn't know. I like to make things, quite creative. I'm actually pretty good with my hands as well. Take from that what you will. Anyway, a few years ago I was introduced to a craft that is very intricate, really hard to do, and I decided to give it a go. So I enrolled on a course to go and make, wait for it, a spoon. A wooden spoon to be exact. And I have my little wooden spoon right here. Now this little wooden spoon is made from cherry wood, which is very, very hard to use. And this was once a log, and we shaved it down and shaped it, and I made a little spoon. It's actually quite a big spoon. What's that on my nose? No, but I'm putting it on my mouth. Works that way. So anyway, I kind of got the bug for working with wood. So I joined, sorry my hair's sticking out, do you know what, stick out, go for it. There we go, we're just going to stay like that for the rest of the night. Anyway, I joined, prior to that, I went to a place called Gale Mill up at Hawes, and I did a relief woodworking course. And we made lots of little patterns on a piece of wood. We then turned it into leaves, and I did that all by myself. Quite clever. So after that I figured, you know what, let's see if there's a wood carving club, and there's an amazing little club held at High Conniscliffe School just outside of Darlington, and I went there and they taught me how to do relief, but reverse relief. So I made another leaf, bit of a theme, and it's on a piece of wood, completely stuck down, because that was all one piece of wood at one point. So after that I was bored, because it wasn't interesting enough for me, but I still went week after week, and decided to challenge myself. Now, because I'm quite tactile, I like to touch things, sometimes get wrong for it, but only if they catch me. Anyway, I decided that I wanted to make a butterfly, which I'm quite proud of my butterfly, and I really, really like it, because again, this was all one piece of wood, and you can actually get your fingers right underneath the wings, and I absolutely love this. I just love the feel of the wood, and yeah, I made that. So anyway, I went to Tool exhibition at the place where they hold the Great North Yorkshire Show, and I found some pretty awesome pieces of wood. Now, might not look like much, but the big round piece is bigger than my head, and that baby is called olive ash. So I decided to do a design, and I'm going to flip the camera around for this, and that is the finished product. And again, because I like to touch things, you can feel the horse, you can get your fingers into the tree, and all of this is all textured and sanded down differently. And these bits here, we can also put our fingers underneath as well. And that was my main piece. I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed doing it. I have another project that started quite a while ago, and this is it. Now, it might not look like much, but this piece here is going to be the bridge, and I've already started cutting out, and you can see how thick the wood is and how far down I'm going to have to go. And this is going to be the river banks, and that'll be the river going under the bridge. And in pencil here, if you can see him, there's going to be a little fisherman sitting on a big rock casting his rod into the water. So in a nutshell, I like to carve wood and really floats my boat. But another thing I also like to do is knitting. Now it might seem like an old lady's hobby, but I actually really enjoy it. I made a couple of dolls when I'd had my hip operation, topsy-turvy dolls, thoroughly enjoyed them. Gave the very first one to a very special little girl in my life, and I'm currently on with a project for her upcoming birthday. Well, it's a few months away, so I've got a little way to go. And this little guy, when he gets his arms in his jacket, is going to be pretty awesome. So, on that note, I'm actually going to go and finish putting my office stuff back into its office, because it was evicted for a little while, but I've decided to turn my office back into an office. So I'm going to go and play with stationery, because I actually really love stationery. I have lots of notebooks, lots of files, notepads and pens. If you ever come to my house, don't touch my pens. If I give you a pen to use, you do not understand how worried you are, but do not touch my pens unless I say you can. Okay. On that note, good night. Love you all. Bye.